evening, ghosts and ghouls. You're listening to a horrible podcast.
What's up, ghosts and ghouls? It's the one, the only, JT Ripper, and I'm here with
Todd of Thunder.
And you're listening to a horrible conversation, horrible podcast, horrible news, horrible everything.
Yes, indeed, and we have some just overall horrible shit coming to you.
I took a horrible shit earlier.
Yeah. I took one this morning, so I'm due for one this evening. Well, I guess, I don't know if we talked about this or if I mentioned it. I really can't remember. But if I've already mentioned this or said something, sorry, but it's worth mentioning again, even if I didn't. Rafe Stevenson, the star of The Punisher Warzone,
Yeah.
he died.
Did he?
Yeah, I can't remember if we
did not talk about this because
Yeah,
I didn't know.
he died May 21st.
No shit. He had to been 50s?
It was 4 days before his 59th birthday.
Wow. That sucks.
No cause of death has been revealed. Yeah, I couldn't remember if we mentioned that or not. But
We didn't.
yeah, The Punisher Warzone's like one of our favorites. So
Very underrated.
yeah, super fucking underrated when it comes to superhero movie. It really brought the gore and the blood.
It made it feel like a Punisher movie.
Yeah, it wasn't your normal superhero PG movie with, it was good. I liked it. Here's something interesting. The Evil Dead Rise release will only have director commentary on it for the UK release. For some reason, the United States is not getting a director's commentary version.
Why?
I don't know. Nothing really has been said. It's just that's the way it is. We might get one in the future, but I think it's pretty weird, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that is quite odd.
I mean, considering the fact if you're one of these guys who, would love to hear director commentary, and you live in the States and you're like, you want to hear them, what they thought about this.
You'd probably be able to order it through Amazon.
Well,
You might pay a pretty penny, but...
Well, like I say, it's a UK release.
You can order UK stuff on Amazon.
Well, it used to be a regional thing, meaning only U.S. and Canada plays on certain, like our DVD Blu-ray systems.
Yeah. Well, sometimes they put it up on Amazon, as the only way you can get it is to order it through Amazon.
Do you realize what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying Amazon.
It doesn't matter if you order it. If you don't have a region-free Blu-ray player, you can't play it anyway.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
I wonder if you can use it your Xbox or PlayStation for it.
I don't know.
But wouldn't that
would
be
have
region-free?
It would have to be region-free. You'd have to do some research on it. Just don't waste your money. If you can't, because...
Do you have any UK or DVDs or Blu-rays?
No, all of my Blu-rays and DVDs are for this region, which is the United States and Canada.
I think that special edition American Werewolf in London I ordered not too long ago is the UK version.
Now, I think I do have a few that are region-free that can be played anywhere.
Right.
But just know if you go to Amazon, you go to order the movies and stuff like that. This is
region locked.
Yeah,
that's what it's called.
If you can't find something that's very hard and then all of a sudden you find it and it's very easy, check the region on it, because you might be able to get it easy because you can't fucking play it in this country. So just be aware of stuff like that. Anyway, speaking of shit like that, Ghoulies from 1985 is getting a all-new 4K and Blu-ray special edition release, and that's going to be September 12th.
I probably picked that up.
So for all you Ghoulie lovers out there, get ready for some 4K action-ish. Anyway, there is a reboot rumor going around.
Yay.
That Anaconda is going to get a reboot, and Pedro Pascal, or however you say his fucking name,
played Joel in The Last of Us and The Mandalorian,
and Paul Rudd have been rumored to be offered lead roles in the film.
Is this supposed to be a comedy?
Fuck, I don't know.
I mean, that's an interesting pair. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like a comedy couple. You know what I mean?
They can do it all. Paul Rudd can do it all. I mean, he's known for more of a comedy, but he can do it all. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, anyway,
we'll watch it.
Hocus Pocus 3 is supposedly in development at Disney Plus. As a lot of you guys know, Hocus Pocus 2 actually did very well. It was actually not a letdown. Wasn't as good as the first one, but it did all right for them to make another one. I don't know. I think they're pushing the buttons.
They're pushing it now.
I think they're pushing the buttons, and they need to stop while they're ahead because it's going to get diluted.
Well, the last one started to get diluted. I mean, it made the Sanderson sisters fucking faces, wrestling term, sorry, made them good witches.
Yeah, I think if they do make this third one, which obviously they are. Let's just face it, they are.
I guarantee you that they're going to take the Sanderson sisters and they're going to bring them back for their help.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. They're going to be kind of good, and we'll get another villain in it, and the Sanderson sisters will be the help to fight off the villain or some shit like that.
Yeah, never mind the 3 centuries of fucking eating and killing kids. That's behind us.
Well,
we're good people now.
You know.
What kind of shit is that, man?
Well, what is that saying from Batman? Live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
Maybe you live long enough to see yourself become the hero.
Are we the heroes?
I don't know. It's Disney. Disney likes to take a lot of villains and make them heroes. Just look on your local social media, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, they did it with Maleficent. They're going to wind up doing it with the Sanderson sisters.
Yeah. Things that were once looked down upon as, what's the word I'm looking for? Devious?
Devious.
Like, I don't know. It seems to be accepted in the world today. Moving on, whatever. William Burke, the horror novelist, and he's a contributor to HorrorNews.com. He has launched a very brand new YouTube series called The Cult Movie Museum, and he's offering fans a deep dive into the world of unique, amazing, but often forgotten about movies. So, if you get a chance, check this deal out. I have not checked it out, but he's probably going to be talking about a bunch of obscure films that, the norm probably doesn't know much about. So, probably check that out and probably give us some shit to talk about too. Here's an interesting thing. There's a new docu-series coming to MGM Plus in September called Psycho, The Lost Tapes of Ed Gein.
What? Is this like audio tapes or is this like video?
I'm not sure. I assume it's probably going to be more audio.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like what they did at Netflix, Lost Tapes of Ted Bundy, which was pretty goddamn creepy, to be honest with you. The services he had is down the road.
Yeah, he was fucking
I don't know. Yeah, but this is very interesting, seeing as, Ed Gein is, I don't want to say my favorite serial killer. It makes me look crazy. I don't think we have a favorite serial killer.
I would say
unique serial killer.
I would say the one that intrigues you the most.
Yeah, it intrigues you the most. The one that you like learning about, listening about, whatever. He's not my favorite, but if there's anything new on him to come out, because there's not a lot of audio of him. You see a bunch of pictures of him when he was arrested, but you don't really know how he, you want to get into the mind, how does he communicate? Can he communicate?
Does it make sense?
Does it make sense? It'd be interesting.
Is he truly insane?
Well, Resident Evil, I think you talked about this a couple episodes ago about how they're making a sequel to that Raccoon City movie, and it's called The Umbrella Chronicles.
Yeah.
Well, they've come out and said that this sequel is going to be based off of the 2002 video game Resident Evil 0.
Oh, is it?
That's the rumor.
Interesting. So, okay.
Personally, I don't think that they have gotten anything right with Resident Evil since the first Resident Evil.
And that one really wasn't that great.
No, it wasn't that great, but it was entertaining. It was better than every other movie came after it.
I mean, I hate to say it, but they just need to fucking scrap it.
Everything that they've come out with, it doesn't matter if it's movies or if it's that horrible Netflix show. It's just been it hasn't been terrible. Like, the Netflix show was terrible.
Yeah.
The last movie, in my opinion, was kind of like the Hellboy remake. It wasn't needed. Nobody asked for it, and it was shit. It was a shittier job than before.
Yeah, somehow they just made it bland.
There's nothing to it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You bring nothing to the table. Nothing.
If anything, The Last of Us showed us, if you go off of the game, and it's a good game already, that's all you got to do.
Well, the Malkovich movies, of course, they turned into a franchise with, how many movies? 7, 8, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, some of them are entertaining. They just go way beyond, it's I don't know. It's like if you have absolutely nothing to watch and you want to watch a marathon of Resident Evil and you just get a wild hair up your ass, okay, but you're not purposely going to go ooh, let me put in part 7 of Resident Evil. Nobody fucking does that.
No.
Maybe somebody does.
Yeah, somebody out there loves the movies.
Well, Nicolas Cage has a new movie coming out and it's